I cannot. Oh,
I can't believe he said that.
I'm just, you know, thinking out loud here, guys. So, Sarah, what do you think? Do you think my parents would
Don't bring me into this mess.
Yeah, I opened the pizza and I saw the whole pizza was destroyed. And I was like, she's that upset that she just she ate the whole pizza.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene.
Bananas. Oh, these are eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a measuring cup. Measuring cup. Cup. Okay.
You have banana on your oatmeal.
You have banana in your, I'll put some banana on your crepe. You're welcome.
You said thank you. Look,
What's outside?
you see the birds?
Where? Where are the? Oh, look, the birds. Wow.
Are they flying? He's like, you can't fool me. I know what you're trying to do.
I know, Papa.
Are you excited? Huh?
Can you show Daddy?
Yeah, you excited?
But can you hide me?
Okay, gonna walk behind me? Okay. Here you go.
Wow, it's Wonder Woman! It's Wonder Girl! Oh my goodness! Wonder Girl, are you really here?
No, my name is Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, are you really here?
Yeah.
In front of me? Oh my goodness. Wow. Can I have a hug, Wonder Woman? Be gentle, because you're super strong. Oh. Did you teach yourself?
Good morning, fam. Good morning, fam. Happy Saturday. Today's gonna be a bit of a weekend vlog. It is the weekend following Mick's birthday. So Aaron's actually making crepes right now. The kids and I already ate breakfast, but he's making breakfast, I guess, for the older kids. And of course, it'll probably be lunch for Zoe.
Morning, everyone. I'm making crepes for everyone.
Where have you been this past 2 weeks?
I was requested to come back to my old job. So it was really demanding. I'm exhausted.
You guys didn't see him in the vlogs for, I don't know, for a little bit because he basically, just like he said, he had to go back to his old position temporarily. So over there it was like, the hours were pretty long. And so he was basically gone from like 7 to 6 and 7. So by the time he got home, he was pretty exhausted. So he wasn't, and that happened for 2 weeks. It's finally ended now. So we didn't touch base on it in the vlogs, but it's finally come to an end.
Is that they were short in manpower and they needed people.
Yeah. I'm always telling him how many steps I burn a day, and he went to burning like double what I was burning at times. He was walking like 6,000 to 7,000 steps. So how does it feel to be 18?
It feels pretty good. It also tastes pretty good. No.
It feels pretty good. What's changed?
Are you telling people how old I am? I'm now 17 because I keep forgetting that I turned 18. No.
But how does it feel to have an 18-year-old?
Who's that for?
I feel old. But no, it feels
Now you know what it feels like when your parents were raising you at like 18?
yeah.
Oh, Daddy.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. But you know what? I think I was a different 18-year-old than Michaela. So I'm gonna miss her when she goes to school. I don't know if my parents were gonna miss me as much.
Why would you say that?
I'm just saying.
I cannot. Oh,
I can't believe he said that.
I'm just, you know, thinking out loud here, guys.
What?
I don't know,
I
Sarah,
have
what do you
no
think? Do you think
words.
my parents would
Don't bring me into
No.
this mess. Do not bring me
No
into that mess.
No comment.
I'm not joining you.
You're not joining?
I'm not joining you in that mess. That's for you to know. They're your parents. You figure that out.
Mom, if you're
Okay.
watching the vlog, you know what I mean.
I can't.
Does it feel like you have an 18-year-old?
No, it doesn't feel like I have an 18-year-old.
Because we got the next Master
It
Chef in the
doesn't-
background.
It doesn't feel like I have an 18-year-old. It feels like Michaela should be younger. Like I feel like we're not old enough to have an 18-year-old.
Outside.
Wow, you guys are both so young.
We're so young. I know.
I love it.
The things he says, I just
I mean, how
can't
how
wrap
do
my
I-
head around it.
How do I feel? I feel like I shouldn't have an 18-year-old, but we have an 18-year-old, so
So what age do you feel like you would be? You would feel like you should have an 18-year-old.
maybe like 5 years from now. Like, you know, when Charlotte's 18, then I'll be like, oh, okay, Charlotte's 18. I can buy that.
I can't.
But when Michaela's
But you-
18,
And to think of the people,
weird.
to think of the people that I knew that I went to school with that have kids that are even older than our kids.
older than our kids.
Yeah,
That's right.
It
Dad.
is pretty weird to think about.
yeah, it's so weird. Guys, Michaela is 18 years old. It's so weird because 18 years, well, not today, because this vlog's a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like a week ago.
but you know, the day when you were born, I didn't think you were actually gonna be born that day.
Really?
No, I just thought I was just at home chilling.
Yeah. Eating pizza.
What does that even mean?
You ate the whole pizza.
I didn't eat the whole pizza, I only ate the toppings.
That
You
is
told this
pretty
story
much
before,
the
and I
pizza.
think that's one of my memorable
That's
moments.
pretty much
I
is
bought
the
a pizza because I was starving, and we were all
No,
gonna
you
eat for
didn't
dinner.
buy the pizza. I bought the pizza because I was starving and I was
You
pregnant.
bought the pizza
I was starving
because
and
we were
pregnant.
starving. All right, and then you went inside because you were
Yeah.
upset with me, and then
Yes, I was very upset with you
and
that
then
day.
I sat down for a second and thought, okay, I'm gonna go inside, and then by the time I go in, there's only crust. That's all there is on the whole
It
pizza.
wasn't crust. The whole pizza, like the dough and the crust
only
was
dough.
there.
Crust and dough were there.
I know, but can you actually fault me considering I was already upset and I was in pain and I was already in labor? That's the least you could do. Like, endure the pizza toppings being eaten off. So, any other day would have been fine. But this one day in particular when I was in labor, he already frustrated me. That's probably why I went into labor.
Maybe that's possible.
True story. You know why
That's
I went
possible.
into labor, because you look at Charlotte. Charlotte's like, this is dangerous.
That's like a pan right here.
Right here. He's like trying to burn your torso. Hello, safety.
Oh, sorry. You know the crepes while I'm making.
You just told them to.
I know.
You're the one that wanted to feel special. You said, guys, come in the kitchen and eat the crepes.
But they're hanging out right beside the crepe plate.
They're giving you support. Isn't that what you always want?
We love you, Dad. I mean, we love your crepes, Dad. I mean, we love you, Dad.
You want them right beside you, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Back to the story. The point is, Aaron made me very upset. I drove my pregnant self to go pick him up, and I think you'd missed the bus.
Studying for exams.
Yeah,
Finals are coming.
but you still lived far away that you needed to commute home. That you know your pregnant wife's gonna pick you up. You should have been there on time, considering you didn't drive and you didn't have a license. So anyways, I was super pregnant. I was basically, I was driving on the night that I went to go have a baby.
Yes, you were.
So that's also, just a second, you want a crepe?
Right, I remember.
So yeah, so I basically, what had happened was, what had happened was, I went to go pick him up. Watch this. That's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, these people are going crazy over these crepes. What's in them?
You don't want to
Do
know.
I want to know? Here, feed this dog.
Oh my
Let's say
gosh,
the
they're
guy-
all gone.
Let's say just say
They're
the
all
guy
gone.
next door in the alley.
That's what you said.
Gabrielle's not even here.
Don't
I
you
told her
have
to
batter?
come.
You still have loads of batter.
I told her to come.
Can
And the alley next door.
This guy's acting like Frightened Friday. We're all in here. I haven't eaten one crepe. Okay, sir. Sure.
I want
Syrup?
cream.
No, just eat it like that. Just eat it, Zozo.
What?
Anyways, so what had happened was, he was supposed to meet me at the bus stop and he didn't show up on time. So I had to wait at the bus stop for like another hour until he arrived. It was so long and tiring and gruesome because I didn't want to have to drive home for like 20 minutes, half hour to drive back to the same place. So that happened. By the time he got there, I was just like so frustrated.
You were really frustrated.
I was frustrated and he didn't even call. He didn't touch base.
I didn't have a cell phone.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't have a cell phone.
You could have touched base with me somehow because I remember having a phone.
Well, I sent you a telegram. Well, it didn't reach. It didn't arrive.
Anyways, so the night came, I went to go pick him up and that happened. And then by the time he got home, I was just like starved because not only that, I had gestational diabetes. I had gestational diabetes during my pregnancy. Yeah, that means I need to eat in a timely manner. And so when I'm getting like starved, I'm starting to feel sick on top of it.
Yeah.
I was starving and then this guy came. We went and got the pizza really quickly and just drove home. And I remember he did something. He had to stop for a minute in the garage. And so I just brought the pizza in and I just remember being starving, but I was in pain. So I hovered over.
Yeah, I want to hear this story.
You were like a
What
elephant.
happened? What happened?
I hovered over the table and I was just like picking because I'm like, I don't feel for this dough. And I really couldn't eat it too because I had gestational diabetes. So I'm just like, just eating and lo and behold, I ate all the toppings off of the pizza. So he came in, what did you do?
I immediately went to go have some dinner because I was hungry too.
I know, and so were you mad?
I opened the pizza and I saw the whole pizza was destroyed. And I was like, oh.
So you got mad at your pregnant wife?
No, I didn't get mad.
Yes, you did.
I was like, she's that upset that she just she ate the whole pizza. I was like, there's nothing here. I was like, she must be really upset. She must be really upset. Okay, I'm gonna eat what I can, and then I'm gonna go down and see how she's doing.
And then when you came down, what happened?
You were like upset and in pain.
I wasn't upset. I was hovering. So I was having contractions and I didn't fully know that there were contractions. I mean, this is my first time having a baby and you're told contractions hurt and I know they'll progress and hurt, but I was thinking, I'm like, okay, if I'm tolerating this, like obviously I had to muster up the courage to get through it because I would hover and I'd be like, for like the 30 seconds or however long they lasted. And then I would be fine again. And I was doing that in the room, and then I'd do it on the stair, and then I'd go back and forth. And then he would be like, Sarah, I think you're in labor. And I'm like, I don't think so, because I mean, I'm okay.
Well, yeah, you said it just like
I was like, I'm okay.
You said it just like
and
that.
then he's like, I think you're going to labor. I'm like, well, no, because I mean, I'm fine. Like I didn't think I was at, my pain levels were at the intensity, like an intense level that I should be submitted to the hospital. Not to mention, when you go to the hospital, the way they always set it up is like, they don't want you to come in because if for any reason you came in and you're not fully dilated, they send you back home anyways. So I had this preconceived idea and I'm just like, I don't want that to happen. It's such a waste of time. And so I kept laboring at home, not realizing that I was fully laboring.
Didn't you see the doctor that day?
We did.
And I think you were like, no, I can't be in labor because I just saw the doctor and I know the due date and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Because my due date was for the 17th of April, but I was scheduled to have a routine C-section on the 10th. And so I was also going into labor on the 3rd, which is like a whole 2 weeks, out of my due date.
Yeah.
So I just didn't, I didn't anticipate that it was full-on labor.
He's like, and I'm like, I think you're having contractions. I think we should go.
So what happened after a while? I didn't listen for quite some time.
I had to go talk to your dad to convince you.
Yeah, he went to rat on me.
A rat on you?
He went to go rat on me.
Sarah has to go to the hospital. Can you come help me convince her?
He went and told my dad.
I went and told your dad, honey.
Oh my goodness.
Don't ever tell her dad. He went and told my dad, and then guess what? Him and my dad came running. Him and my dad came running down the stairs, and then they were both like you need to go to the hospital. Yeah, they're both like, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. And I was just like, seriously? Like, why don't you guys just leave me alone? Fine, I'm just in a little pain here. Long story short, I went to the hospital.
Dad dropped us off.
Yeah, my dad dropped us off and went to the hospital. I was 9.5 centimeters. It was like, they said it was between 9 and 9.5 centimeters dilated.
It was like 11 o'clock at night too, right?
I was like, what? I was like, oh snap, okay. I could have probably given birth at home at that rate.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I didn't glue my lace front down this morning, so, you know.
I missed some of your appointments.
Yeah, you did. You abandoned me, but it's okay.
Wow. 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 I can't believe you said
I'm
that.
used to all this
I
abandonment.
abandoned you? Oh my word. You saw me every day.
No, he had school. That's like, no, honestly though, like school and pregnancies, it's just hard because you had like something that you really had to focus on. So my camera just died, but I was saying like it's just hard. School, like it's hard to do school and like trying to focus on like a baby and all that at the same time. I know because he did it from that end, and then at the same time I was doing it while growing our family, like trying to do school and having babies and being at home. Yeah. It's just it's challenging. It is definitely crazy and challenging. If I knew what I knew now, I probably would have fought harder to just have my baby naturally, considering I labored the whole time on my own.
Right. You did all the work.
I did it, yeah, I did all the work already, but I didn't know. I was so like young and naive, and just to be told, honey, your baby's gonna be so big, which I mean she was, but it's not unheard of to be able to push out a baby that's 9 pounds or 10 pounds. But
yeah, was almost 10 pounds.
She was almost 10 pounds. And she's just like, honey, your baby's so big, like you definitely want to, we're just gonna have a C-section because you don't want to get the baby stuck. That was the stuff that stuck with me the hardest, is the idea that your baby can get stuck, their head can come out, and then the body gets stuck. You know what I mean? There are so many things that they do to actually help that baby. Like you can have a episiotomy. There's different things that you can do, but I just didn't know. I didn't know all my rights, and I think that's a part of it, because had I known, I wouldn't have settled for that.
Well, you were really young, right?
Yeah, when you're young, it's just like you kind of go with the flow. So lo and behold, Michaela, you were born via C-section on April 3rd at 2:34. 2:34, Aaron?
2:34, yeah.
2:34.
Which means you started.
And you came out looking like a fat sumo wrestler.
Yeah! I was gonna say it means you started laboring on April 2nd, and I was like...
Yeah, I started laboring on April 2nd.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, wait, that's not April Fool's, so...
Yeah, you could have almost been an April Fool's.
No, I would have been born on April 2nd, but you would have thought it was an April Fool's joke, the first.
Yeah, the first. I know. Exactly. Yeah, so now, this is another thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how men are? Men like to be like, oh, why? Like, you still have time. You still have time. This shows you why it's so good to be prepared. So it's your first child. You didn't know anything about that. But do you see why women like to prepare themselves?
Yes, yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah, I remember.
She came 2 weeks earlier than she was due.
And I had finals on Monday.
And he had finals on Monday, so it was basically like Zoom in the hospital. I gave birth and then he was gone.
I got like no sleep that weekend.
Yeah, next day.
No sleep.
But you know what? To tell the truth, that was probably when you sell your better marks for your exam. So like it was okay.
I was exhausted. It was the craziest final schedule too. I had 2 finals on Monday, a final on Tuesday, a final on Thursday, and a final on Friday. I had 5 exams in 5 days to study for.
Dang. So like different classes?
And you were just born.
Oh.
But it was okay. I was in the hospital. It was different. It was just different because, you know, as much as it would have been nice for you to be there all the time, it was also so different because it was just, if there was a pregnancy to do that for, it would have been that one. Just because it was, you know what I mean? It gave me time to bond with my baby in the hospital.
Right. And Michaela was in the ICU.
Yeah, she was born with low blood sugar. So this is, like after having gestational diabetes for all my pregnancies, I now understand how it all works. Now I know why she was born with low blood sugars, because I ate all that pizza without insulin. You know, I was in pain that whole time, and just knowing that I was starving after waiting for so long, and I didn't realize that I needed, it's not even that I didn't realize, my subconsciously I just wasn't even thinking about it. I'm just like, I'm starved and I'm hungry, you know.
So yeah. Was that my fault?
I'm starved. I'm in pain.
Was I indirectly responsible for that?
I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm just saying I'm starved, I was in pain, and I just needed to eat. And you know what I mean? It's just different because I was so distracted with my pain that I didn't think, because I was very careful. I was very careful with like my insulin, stuff like that. So yeah, I ate all that pizza, not realizing that I wasn't supposed to do that. And then when she was born, because she was born basically like 5-6 hours after that, that her blood sugars, because my blood sugars were high, her blood sugars were low, and it caused her to be in the NICU for two days.
2 days.
It was different. I didn't get to nurse right away, and so I had to I struggled a little bit to get her to latch on.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
it caused a bunch of different problems. And so, you know, I know this now, but I didn't know that even when I was having my second kid or third kid. So I think I was still worried that that could happen with all my other pregnancies. But knowing what I know now, I understand where I went wrong, and I'm very cautious not to do that. And so even with, you know, with Zoe and Zabby, same thing. Like I'm like, nope, cutoff time to eat is this time. Can't eat breakfast before you go into surgery, and it's for those reasons, because you want your blood sugar to be where it needs to be. So you live and you learn, and it's amazing how much you grow and learn in life. And a lot of that had to do with also me doing research, because even though doctors tell you pieces of things here and there, sometimes you have a hard time seeing the whole picture, and it doesn't make sense to you. But when you do your own research and figure things out, and you start getting a better understanding of how it all plays out and how it works. Yeah.
Anyway, it was a great journey from then to now, right? It was very fast. 18 years. It feels like a blur. It feels like a blur. It was a blur.
Yeah, it's gone by fast.
It just very long ago.
It makes you realize like how much to cherish your, you know, I won't say like you don't cherish your first kid, but cherish your other growing kids, and because you realize how fast it goes by, that you want to enjoy them and enjoy, you know.
Zoe's 4.
Zoe's already 4.
That's crazy. It just flew by.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, so I think the rest of the day, like I want to go throw some laundry, and because it's Saturday, it's the best time to do the laundry, get it up and running, because it's just, isn't it? It's more economical on a Saturday. It's more economical in the late evenings. What is that? In the late evenings, but it's not always, you know, doable in the evening, because I hate like when the laundry goes on.
And then you don't
I hate when the dryer. Yeah, I hate when the laundry goes on, then it doesn't get thrown in the dryer. Or if it does get thrown in the dryer, I hate when it has to sit there super crushed. Ideally it would be nice to have it be, you know, have it folded and stuff like that. But we'll see. It just never gets done like that. It's a challenge. You guys missed the shorts when I was saying laundry is the bane of my existence. And in order to get it done, like, as efficiently as one would want, to actually have it washed and dried and folded in a timely manner, we would need to replicate ourselves like 20 times. Like, it's just that insane, especially when you live in a big family. Yeah, but in this household, everyone contributes to laundry.
We all contribute to laundry.
Yes.
Do we all contribute to laundry?
Yeah, these kids, yeah, everyone contributes. Everyone, what boy? Everyone throws in laundry, helps to wash it and fold it. So that's a good thing.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
That would be bad if we didn't.
Look at this kid. Look at him.
Running away.
On the go.
I actually have to physically like stop him to take a bite. Like I'll just be like, okay, hold on for a minute.
Yeah. So outside is not, the weather right now is not that great. It just looks so gloomy and just not my kind of weather.
You're gonna go for a walk?
I'm waiting for the sun.
Go for a walk.
The sun is nowhere in sight. So yeah, on that note, we're gonna end the vlog, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed our little chit chat today, touching base on our daughter. If Mick's birthday video didn't go up before this, it is due to go up because it kind of takes place in a number of days. We had it for the main day, and then we had other plans. So if it doesn't go up before this, stay tuned, be on the lookout for it, and if it does, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave comments, don't forget to like, and especially if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And until next time, guys, bye.
Bye guys, thanks for watching, love you all.